Can we do it away from home? That's the number one question when it comes to these away games now. Can Liverpool do it away from home? We can go to Anfield and we can look amazing. We can look 10 out of 10. Every player can look world class. You can even say on their day at Anfield, there's no team that's better than it. And if you want to come and argue with me for that, I can give you an argument. That being said, we go into today's game. The last time I checked it with our away league form, we were around 16th in the away league table. Bear in mind this season, we've dropped points to Aston Villa. We've dropped points to Brighton. We've dropped points to Fulham. And we go away from home. Let me just say that again. Away from home to Palace, by the way, who've had a very good season and actually didn't play bad today. Can you imagine that? Losing 7-0 and didn't actually play that bad. Probably the best team to have ever lost 7-0. The best team to have ever lost 7-0. Oh my God, but people, I tried to start off the video with not as much screamy shouting and all that. But when you talk about my captain, Mate, I can't turn around without the phone messing up, but you see it. Damn, you know what I'm saying, mate? Jordan Henderson. Listen, I have been putting the argument forward all week about Jordan Henderson. And it weren't just the goal, but I mean everything that puts into a performance with a great captain performance, Jordan Henderson did today. But I will talk about each individual player as we go on. But big up everyone who's come in the stream. Oh, mate. Now let's get to the game itself. I had to start off the video with the way that I did, letting you know that our away form isn't great, but we still went there today because we knew it was a must-win and we outclassed Palace and we actually took our chances. That was number one. I'll break down the game very briefly. So first half comes out straight away. Takumi, Samurai, Minamino gets a goal, and then from there it was just kind of like you couldn't see the tides changing straight away. Like when Minamino got the goal, I wouldn't say Liverpool started taking control and started dominating the game from start to finish. Palace actually held up well. They were 3-0 down in the first half, and I was thinking to myself, even though realistically we should now be guaranteeing that this is a 3-point win, you know, that we are going to go ahead and win this game. Even though that I had them thoughts in my head, mate, shout out to Ramsey Orton, I just think what I'm trying to offer to you is Liverpool in the second half just took it up another level. They were like, listen, even though we're 3-0 up and we don't really have much to give away, they took it up another level. And then the second half, Bobby Firmino, Dazzler, Bobby Firmino, unreal scenes, mate. He's been back since Leicester. The Brazilian Bobby, when there's no fans, he kind of loses it a little bit. When there's fans, you can see it's like he's reminded, like, oh my God, like, you do all love me, like, you all do, like, proper care about me. He was amazing. Salah, even when he came on, my boy Sadio Mane, people said he's gone. People said he's finished. People said, oh, his goal drought. Do you want me to tell you why people notice Sadio Mane's goal droughts? People notice Sadio Mane's goal droughts simply due to the fact that he's just that good. So if he does miss 5 games without scoring a goal, I know in this instance it was 9, but say if he goes 5, 6, 7, that's going to be heavily noticed. So when it goes to 9 games without scoring a goal and it's Sadio Mane, you know people are going to call that out. You know people will call that out. But anyway, people, leave in the chat who your man of the match was, because today was insane in so many levels. Even people are coming out saying Salah is the best player in the world. And then people are coming out and saying Sadio is the king. Now, I wanted to break down the game in that first. I don't think I've done a great job of it at breaking down the game. I never do when the game has just finished. But people, greatest away performance all season. Greatest performance all season. Because like I said, Palace actually played well. You can see Roy Hodgson tactically actually didn't get it too wrong. In the end, he did. But I mean, at first, it's just this team capitulated. The pressure of Liverpool got too much. The quality of Liverpool got too much for Palace. That was evident in the second half, people. And we will go into player ratings in a sec. But everything today was perfect. And you just wouldn't expect it. Comfortably, Firmino, man of the match. That a fair shout. Listen, mate, I don't think I can go against that. I don't think I can go against anyone. Hendo, man of the match. Hendo was amazing today. But how do you look past Bobby Firmino? How do you look past Bobby Firmino? Anyway, let's do player ratings. We'll start off with our goalkeeper, man like Alisson, the boy that is, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the world without question. He's such a presence in the goal that even when you've got a one-on-one with Alisson, you don't stand a chance. At least that's the presence and that's the aura that not Virgil van Dijk, Alisson is given to you. Obviously, Virgil does it as well, but Alisson gives it to you. Even penalties People try and get that penalty so far into the corner, so far into the top corner. It's unreal. I know Palace never had a penalty today. I'm talking in general about Alisson. People are scared of him. That's what you need as your goalkeeper. You need him to be a dominating presence. Left back will go with Robbo. I'm going to give Robbo... sorry, did I even rate Alisson? He got a clean sheet. Let's give him a 10. Robbo, I'm going to give Robbo a solid... Is an 8.5 fair enough? Would you say an 8.5 is fair enough? Because I think for Robbo... Yeah, people are agreeing with me. 9.5 for Alisson. I think for Robertson, no. An 8.5 is justified because defensively, solid. Offensively, solid. He basically is just doing what he does week in, week out. Some great balls into the box again today. What more can you want from the best? Clear the best fullback. Not best left back, best fullback in world football. That's Andrew Robertson for you. Trent Alexander-Arnold, my scouser, the one, the only. And mate... Even against Spurs defensively, put in the performance of all season, because this season defensively we haven't saw a good level from Trent. I don't really know how else to put it. In terms of the level that we have seen Trent defend before, it's better. But based on what we've seen like last season, for example, Trent has had a poor start to the season, but over the past couple of games, he's built up confidence, he's built up match fitness. I'm going to give Trent an 8. An 8 is, I think that's a fair assessment. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Let me know in the comments down below. And then Matip and Fabinho, I'm going to give them both a 9 each. Listen, mate, when you're a part of the back four that got a clean sheet, in fact, Matip got an assist as well, so we'll give him a 9.5. Unreal. And even though Matip didn't look on his A game today, you could see he was building more into the game. Fabinho, as always, looked solid. Midfield, Jordan Hendo Nino. Boys, girls, don't even talk to me about my captain, Jordan Henzo Nino, because Jordan Henzo Nino he's better than you. He's better than you. That investment. Listen, I don't even try and put up the argument that Jordan Henderson is the best midfielder in the world. I don't even put the argument that on paper. Or in terms of a technically gifted player, he's the best midfielder at Liverpool. But based on everything that qualifies to a player, he's the most important player to our midfield. Therefore, I think he's the best player. I don't just go off technical ability with what he can do with the feet. I use this as well. It's like with a boxer or a UFC fighter. It's not just their ability in the octagon or in the ring that makes them a great fighter. It's mental. It's mentally. Can they overcome adversity? And can they do it well? Jordan Henderson has done nothing but overcome adversity in his whole career. And then he comes into a game like today and he dictates that as he's done every single week. And when he doesn't play, you notice him. People are even saying, yeah, a 10 out of 10 for Jordan Henderson. That's the only argument I try and give forward for Henderson, mate. I don't say he's better than Pogba on their day, but when Pogba hasn't been playing well for 3 years, and even though he's played well over the past couple of games, and I'm only bringing this up because Rance likes to use Pogba as the argument, and even when Pogba had a good game against Sheffield United the other day, he brought up my captain, Jordan Hendo Nino, even though that can't be the case when Henderson has been consistently world class for 3 seasons, over 3 seasons, and he's lifted trophies in the process. Don't take the piss no more. Jordan Henderson deserves more respect today, a 10 out of 10. Gini Wijnaldum, I'm going to give him a solid... What are you saying for Gini? A solid 9. Listen, he plays every week. He shouldn't have to play as much as he does, but he still does it anyway. We don't know how long we're going to get to see Gini stay. That being said, let's enjoy him while we fucking got him because he's amazing. So I'm going to give him that. Naby Keita, I'll give him the same, to be fair. And then the front three, Takumi Minamino. I'm going to go with I'm going to give Minamino an 8. Listen, you can't dispute that was his best performance in a Liverpool shirt, at least in my opinion. You know, he looked confident, he looked more hungry. That being said, there were still moments where I was like, you can do a bit better there, Taki, but at least now he could maybe build a bit of confidence off this, because everyone's wrote off Taki Minamino, haven't they? They've wrote him off. It's like, nah, fuck him. I just want to offer to... I'm not saying today it's going to mean he's going to become this world-class player, but I'm just saying give him a chance, because sometimes you need that consistency and sometimes you need that momentum. Mane, oh my God, Mane, don't even take the piss. His first goal was insane. In fact, he might have only got 1 goal in the end of it. Am I right in saying that? Am I right in saying Mane? Yeah, Mane did only end up getting 1 goal, but he had quite a few chances. But the 1 goal that he did get was fantastic, sublime. The first touch to turn and then take the finish on after not scoring in 9 games reminds people why he is very much the best player in world football. Allow me to say that again. If you don't know who I am, get to know Sadio Mane. He is the greatest player in world football, especially when he's on form like what he was today. Crystal Palace can't even take Sadio Mane. I'm going to give him a 10. Doesn't mean he's my man of the match, but I don't know how you can't give more than one player a 10 today. In a 7-0 win, you deserve to be given 10s and all rounds. You deserve it, mate. It's the case. It's the case in these scenarios. And then Firmino, let's give him a 12. Let's give him a 13. Let's give him a 14, yeah. Let's give Bobby Firmino a 15 out of 10. A 1500 out of 10. Because he is the Bobby Dazzler. He is the one. He is the only. He is the man. Bobby Firmino. Oh, mate. Right, listen, when you get me speaking Irish, that's when you know you've got me excited. And Bobby Firmino, very much certainly, no doubt about it, got me excited today, mate, in all aspects. Take that how you will. Bobby Firmino was just sensational. His awareness, his pressing was still good, his passing was still sensational, but he actually got the finished product today. This is what we say about Bobby Firmino, and people, let me say this now. If Bobby does that week in, week out, and it's a big if because he doesn't, but if he does, Lewandowski probably isn't talked about in the same sentence as Firmino. I'm saying if he'd done this every week. Kane isn't in the same conversation, because when Firmino's on form, he doesn't just get goals. He does everything else. He can get an assist. He can pass the ball around. He can be the third man for a goal. Everything. 100 million out of 10 for Bobby Firmino. Mohamed Salah came on. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain came on. And Curtis came on. Let's just give all them 10s. Salah nearly got a hat-trick. Curtis and Oxlade-Chamberlain did what they had to do. Great to see Oxlade-Chamberlain back on the pitch as well. People, everything's kind of fallen back into place. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, it just seems to make a bit more sense. We're getting less injuries. More players are coming back from injuries. Now we're winning more games. You know, we've just got a great win against Spurs. Fantastic win against Spurs. And another great win there against friggin' Crystal Palace. But I actually weren't expecting I forget that you can get super chats on this, mate. Nice one for the super chat. Piero Regina, and sorry if I've said your name wrong as well, fella, but really do appreciate the super chat 100%. Absolutely ruthless today, and now a week off to rest up. Up the fucking Reds. Keep up the great content, mate. You are Piero. You are a legend. You are a legend. Up the fucking Reds. Nah, listen, it's great to see that all Liverpool fans should really, truly appreciate this win today, and you should, because it was great. And we're probably not going to get another game where we score 7 goals this season, and we're not going to do it in a case where we concede none. That's just the way it is. But people, let's just be happy. We are top of the league. We are Liverpool Football Club. Sadio Mane comes back with a goal. Bobby Firmino, everyone was on form today. If we go with a man of the match to round it up, I think we've got to give it to Bobby. Anyway, people, big up yourselves. And I will